German households will be chopping wood to keep warm this winter. This is what the modeling has to do with Deutsche Bank saying. This is what they'll be coming up with, those that have a fireplace to do this, to keep warm and to cook. According to Deutsche Bank, this is on Zero Hedge by Tyler Durden. Now, it could be that we're going back to the 19th century, to the Bismarck days, chopping wood to use for heating. Now, the Deutsche Bank's senior economist Erich Hyman, the largest German lender, laid out 3 likely scenarios. Number 1, status quo ante. Deutsche Bank assumes the deliveries of gas will return to levels we had seen in weeks before the Nord Stream 1, because they cut out the gas to Europe. Scenario 2, balancing on a knife edge. The bank assumes another halving of gas supplies to Europe. Scenario 3, this downside case, welcoming a winter of gas rationing. And that means that, of course, we're going to have to use other means of energy. Hyman says that the demand will remain some 10% below the respective level a year ago. But a year ago, we had supposedly a mild winter in Germany. And finally, Dun & Bradstreet notes that both savings and substitution have already led to reduced German gas consumption by more than 14% year over year in the first 5 months of this year. But the bank says that large shares of these savings are driven by mild winter, 21 to 22. That's why we assume a reduction by another 10%. And of course, chopping the firewood to use as energy, a return to the glory days of Bismarck Germany of the 19th century, for those, that is, who have a fireplace. The sad truth is that should Europe suffer a cold winter, there'll be tens of thousands of casualties, if not more. And I'll leave a link below for you for this. This is a situation in Europe. Let's remember that Europe's winter, the summer ends fast. They don't have an Indian summer as we do in North America. And their winter basically starts in the beginning of September. I remember when I first came to Europe, I had to go for a seminar in Liège, Belgium, and that was the first week of September. My clothes had not arrived yet, my winter clothes. They were still in the ship coming over the Atlantic. And it was me with my summer clothes from Athens, Greece, and another person from Saudi Arabia wearing his white costume, his white kelebs, and everybody else was wearing winter coats. So he and I were always, the whole week in our hotel, we didn't even venture outside. It was just too cold. People were wearing winter coats at the beginning of September. So this is obviously a reason for a coming recession in Europe as well. Germany, as we know, the GDP has really gone down this year. And this is the energy, of course, is needed for production as well. And Germany has the biggest production in the European Union. We don't know what's going to happen with that. So please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.